Credit card declines can be frustrating, but understanding the common reasons behind them can help you resolve the issue quickly. Here's a breakdown of the most frequent reasons why credit cards get declined, along with explanations and potential solutions. 1. Insufficient funds. Available credit reason. One of the most common reasons for a declined credit card is that you don't have enough available credit or funds in your account to cover the transaction. 1. Credit limit reached. If you've spent close to or exceeded your credit limit, your card will be declined. 2. Solution. Check your credit card balance to see if you have available credit. 2. If necessary, make a payment or pay down your balance. 2. Some cards allow for temporary credit limit increases if you call customer service. 2. Incorrect information reason. When you enter the wrong card number, expiration date, CVV code, or billing address, the system may reject the transaction. 1. Solution. Double check that all the information you're entering is accurate. 1. Pay special attention to details like the zip code and the expiration date. 3. Expired credit card reason. If the expiration date on your credit card has passed, it will be declined when used for any transaction. 1. Solution. If your card is expired, contact your card issuer to request a replacement. 1. You may need to update your information with merchants if your card details have changed. 4. Suspected fraud reason. Credit card issuers use fraud detection systems to monitor unusual activity. If you're making an international purchase, a large transaction, or a transaction in an unusual location, the card issuer might temporarily block the charge to protect you from fraud. 1. Solution. Contact your card issuer to verify the transaction. 1. Many issuers allow you to set travel notices or alert them if you plan to make large or international purchases to avoid blocks. 5. Banking or payment system errors reason. Sometimes, the issue lies with the merchant's payment system or the bank's internal systems, not the cardholder's account. This can cause the transaction to be declined even if your credit card is in good standing. 1. Solution. If you suspect a payment system error, try the transaction again later. 1. If the problem persists, contact your bank or the merchant to confirm if there's a technical issue. 6. Card not activated reason. If you've just received a new credit card, it may not have been activated yet. Until you activate it, it won't work for transactions. 1. Solution. If you haven't already activated your card, follow the instructions provided by your card issuer, usually done via phone, mobile app, or online. 1. Make sure to activate it before making purchases. 7. Credit card issuers' policies reason. Credit card issuers have various policies that could result in declined transactions. This might include rules like restrictions on certain types of purchases, gambling, alcohol, etc., or transactions involving certain countries. 1. Solution. Contact your card issuer to inquire about any restrictions or policies that may have caused the decline. 8. Overdue payments reason. If your credit card payment is overdue, your card issuer may temporarily suspend your card or decline transactions as part of the collections process. 1. Solution. Make sure your account is up to date by paying your outstanding balance. 1. Contact your issuer if you're unsure about the status of your payments. 9. Credit card fraud or identity theft reason. If your card has been compromised or flagged for suspicious activity, your card issuer may block your card to prevent fraudulent charges. 1. Solution. Immediately contact your card issuer to report the issue. 1. They'll typically cancel the compromised card, issue a new one, and may assist with any unauthorized transactions. 10. Technical problems on the merchant's side reason. In some cases, the issue may lie with the merchant's payment processor rather than your card. Payment systems can sometimes experience glitches, which lead to declines. 1. Solution. You can try the transaction again or use a different form of payment. 1. If the problem persists, it's worth contacting the merchant to confirm if they are having technical issues. 11. Network, bank issues reason. If there are issues with the network or your bank's payment system, a legitimate transaction may be declined even though your credit card is in good standing. 1. Solution. Try completing the transaction at a different time. 1. You can also contact your bank or payment provider to ask about any outages or issues on their end. 12. Card type restrictions reason. Some merchants do not accept certain types of credit cards, for example, American Express or foreign-issued cards. The transaction may be declined if the card type is not supported. 1. Solution. Make sure the merchant accepts your type of credit card. 1. You can also use another payment method if necessary. 13. Maxed out promotional or installment plans reason. If you've used a special promotional rate or installment payment plan, the card issuer may decline a charge if it exceeds the agreed upon limit for those plans. 1. Solution. Check the terms of the promotion or installment plan. 1. Contact the card issuer for clarification if you think the decline was a mistake. 14. Automatic payment failure reason. If you have set up automatic payments using your credit card, such as for subscriptions or bills, the payment may fail due to insufficient funds, expired cards, or other issues. 1. Solution. Ensure that your card details are up to date, check for sufficient credit availability, and monitor automatic payments regularly to avoid declines. 15. High-risk transaction reason. Some types of transactions are flagged as high risk, such as gambling, adult content, or international money transfers, and these may be declined due to specific merchant category restrictions. 1. Solution. Check the merchant category code, MCC, associated with the transaction. 1. You can also contact your credit card issuer to discuss the decline. 16. Security alerts reason. Credit card issuers often implement security measures, such as two-factor authentication, to protect against fraud. If there is a problem with security verification, the transaction may be blocked. 1. Solution. Follow the steps required for security verification, such as providing an authentication code sent to your phone or email. 17. International card use reason. If you're trying to use your card abroad or on a foreign website, the transaction may be declined due to geographic restrictions, security concerns, or fraud prevention. 1. Solution. Notify your credit card issuer ahead of time if you're traveling abroad to ensure that international transactions are authorized. 18. Merchant or acquirer's payment policies reason. The merchant may have specific policies or technical requirements that your transaction does not meet. For example, the payment gateway may require specific authorization levels. 1. Solution. Verify with the merchant if they have any particular requirements for card payments or payment gateway issues. 19. Currency exchange restrictions reason. Some credit card issuers impose limits or restrictions on transactions involving currency exchanges, especially if the transaction involves a large amount of money or an unusual currency. 1. Solution. Speak with your card issuer to understand any currency exchange limits that might apply to your card, and ensure that you have the necessary permissions or authorization. 20. Card overload. Too many pending transactions. Reason. If you have several pending transactions on your credit card account, it may cause the available credit to be temporarily reduced, leading to a decline when you try to make another purchase. 1. Solution. Check your pending transactions and ensure they're not eating up your available credit. 1. You can wait for the pending charges to clear or make a payment to free up more credit. 21. Debit versus credit confusion reason. If you're using a card that has both debit and credit features, you might accidentally attempt to use the debit portion of your card when the transaction is processed as a credit card purchase. 1. Solution. Be mindful of whether you're swiping or entering your card as a debit or credit transaction. 1. Check if the card has a chip or magnetic stripe for specific instructions. 22. Third-party payment service issues reason. If you're using a third-party service, like PayPal, Venmo, or a payment gateway, there could be issues with your linked credit card. 1. Solution. Check that your credit card is correctly linked to the third-party service. 1. If issues persist, you might need to contact customer service for help. 23. Changes in credit card account status reason. If there has been a recent change to your account, such as a name change, change of address, or modification of your credit terms, transactions might be declined if they don't match the updated information. 1. Solution. Ensure your credit card details are up to date with both your issuer and the merchant. 1. If any changes were made to your account, verify they have been fully processed. Conclusion: credit card declines can happen for various reasons, and in most cases, they are easily resolvable by contacting your card issuer or reviewing the transaction details. It's important to stay on top